converts as directed. 5 yards to feet. Now, some of these you might be able to do in your head, like part A. I would appreciate humoring me and writing down the unit fraction that you're multiplying by, because it shouldn't be too bad. That's why I'm here. So we have 5 yards, and we're going to multiply it by a unit fraction so that we end up with feet. Since this yards is in the numerator, and we want to get rid of it, then we're going to multiply it by the fraction where yards is downstairs, and that forces feet to be upstairs. Is that part okay? Okay. So now as far as the numbers you use, look at that column over here. What's the comparison to yards and feet? How many yards is how many feet? Yeah, 3 feet is 1 yard. Is that okay? So you just use the appropriate equation. Okay. And now when you multiply, you can cancel diagonally and up and down. Diagonally, yards will cancel. Done. Nothing else cancels. The denominator is 1, so we don't have anything there. Upstairs, we have 5 times 3 feet, which is 15 feet. Because you had 1 upstairs and 1 downstairs. So just like if I had 2/4 times 3/8, that's a bad example, but I'm not going to do 2/4. 2/5, that's better. The 2 and the 8 can cancel. Well, you get 1 here, you get 4 here. If there so happened to be one, yeah. Mm-hmm. Correct. All right, so let's do another one. So feet to miles. So we're going to write this out. We're going to put feet on top. We're going to put a 1 underneath it. The 1 is just there as a visual. We want to get rid of feet. We want to go to miles. So what unit goes on top? Miles. What unit goes on bottom? Feet. How many miles is to how many feet? 1 mile is 5280 feet. All right. So by design, miles will cancel. I'm sorry, feet will cancel. Unfortunately, we get an ugly number here. Actually, no, I think it's a nice number. What is 18,480 divided by 5,280? Oh, that's a nice number. All right, that's cool. So we get 3.5 miles. Now, if on the test I knew it was going to be an ugly number, I'll tell you, round it to this many. This one turned out okay. So let's continue with this example. We did not do part C yet. I previously wrote it on the board, but I'm going to refer to page 314 for this next part, part C here. So we're going from miles to inches. So if you're looking at that page, there is no line there that says how many inches are in a mile. So we need a stepping stone here. We need to go from inches to feet and then feet into miles. So we need 2 unit fractions. So here's the setup. So we'll do 21, 120 inches. If you want to put a 1 there, that's fine. That's just a visual. And we're going to multiply that by, let's go from inches to feet. Since inches is on top, and we want to get rid of it, inches will go on bottom, feet will go on top. What unit fraction is that? What over what? 1 over 12. Good. And then, that's now going to convert it into feet. So now let's convert this into miles. So we're going to multiply by another unit fraction. Since we want to get rid of feet, feet is currently on top, feet's going to go on bottom. We're going to put miles on top. So again, page 314. How many miles and how many feet? So 1 mile is 5,280 feet. So we needed 2 unit fractions here to go from inches to feet because we're not given an inches to miles because we're not given how many inches are in a mile. There's a lot. Now, if you're going to put this in your calculator, do so carefully. You need parentheses if you're going to do it in one fell swoop, because otherwise you'll only divide by 12, and then you'll multiply everything by 5,280. Think about it. You're going from a smaller unit to a larger unit, so your number, your actual value should get smaller. So if you get a number bigger than 21,000, something's definitely wrong. I have no idea what the answer is. What did you get? Sorry? Okay. So that's 1/3. So 1/3 mile. So if you get that, you should be able to do a convert to frac command to get a nice and pretty 1/3. The convert to frac command is on the TI-8384.